Self-publishing is a viable publishing option. With the development of companies like Amazon, Lulu, Smashwords, Ingram Spark, and others, the doors to publishing are wide open. The gate to publishing has been unlocked, and the traditional publishers who were almost the sole gatekeepers now have to contend with the rise of independent authors and publishers. Although traditional publishing still holds a prestigious status, many aspiring authors are not even looking that way. Not out of fear of rejection, but out of the need to control the publishing process and build their platform for impact and income at a faster pace. The challenge, however, is that many aspiring authors are still unfamiliar with the publishing process and clueless or reluctant about marketing and taking on the process of publishing. And because of this, many are taken advantage of by different author service companies. Some of these charge ridiculously high prices for simple services, and then they add on marketing fees and different things. And some, they act with what I call a semi-traditional publishing mentality. This means you pay for all the services while they hold your intellectual property rights for your book for several years, and they limit where and how you can print and promote your books. This for me is untenable, especially if the company is not investing any funds in the publishing process. That means they should not be taking any share of the profits because you are already paying them to produce your book. If the company is not sharing in the cost of production, they should not be sharing in the profits. In the words of Derek Bach, which I learned, if you think education is expensive, try ignorance. As you learned in the course Welcome, I had a rocky start in the publishing industry, and I paid the price of ignorance in my early days by amounting debt. I since went on a journey to learn to publish best-selling and best-earning books without breaking the bank. And for many authors in the Caribbean and the majority world or the third world, it has been difficult for us to add our voices to the publishing industry because many do not have the finances, or they are ignorant about the publishing process and they make bad financial decisions. There are even traditional authors who have come over to self-publishing, or what we call independent publishing, and they're making six figures. There are independent authors who are doing so well that they catch the attention of traditionally published companies. People like Bella Andre and others have done this, and you can too. But for now, I want to focus on those of you who are just starting and you want to write your first book or another book, and you want to decrease the cost. I am going to be focusing primarily on non-fiction books, but you can learn the process. I'm going to take you through the steps to publishing so that you can do it. It's a viable option because your book can become a business card, so to speak. You can use it to launch a program. You can use it to build a business or a new career. You can use your nonfiction book to create multiple income streams. And so you want to consider the money you're spending on publishing as an investment. And there's a way to make that back by the time you sell 50 books, or maybe you get a speaking engagement, or you set up a course or a coaching program. By the time you get your first 10 students or so, you can make back the money you have spent. And so we want you to learn to publish on a budget, spend less, and know how to leverage your book so that you can earn more and save thousands in the publishing process in the long run.